from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod in this one, DJ Herz. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go now, TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. Nunez takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, TJ Friedl.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. That clips the corner. Just getting going here in our nation's capital. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Sal Stewart.
Two down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. Stewart with a homer in his last game.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
Sliced hard but foul. Ball. Rips that one to right and makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Nationals Park. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Gavin Williams. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Brady House.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
James Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike. Williams. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Comes up empty. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ricky Holliday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That's outside. That's out. Ball 2. Popped up left side. Abrams under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 5th, left fielder Spencer Steer.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Second inning here, no score. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Herz, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
That's a ball.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Hassell makes the grab on the run.
Batting 6th, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. That's one out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 5th, third baseman Brady House.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Center fielder Jacob Young.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Hey!
This one popped up. Trevino under this one. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score.
Poison, politics and the culture. I see it all with the mind of Minota. Photographic, the streets is tragic. Courts make blacks disappear like magic. Come on.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Noelvi Marte.
Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it. And this ain't no exclusive. Everybody know it. By now they just use it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. That's to third. And foul ball. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses. Full count now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, second baseman Matt McLain.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ground ball out to short into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just
Christopher
kind of rolled
Morel.
over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Morel matched a homer in his last game. Top of the third, no score. There goes the runner. Pitch inside.
That's off the plate.
Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The Reds looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt. .3-0 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. McLain headed for the plate. There comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That's in for a strike. On the ground. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Washington Nationals baseball. Back in Washington, D.C., set for the bottom of the third, Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Robert Hassell III.
In there for strike one. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Sets him down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
1 out, man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Sergio Alcantara. He's been a great free agent sign. Alcantara came up with 4 hits in his last game. Man at first, 1 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, Daylin Lile.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Two on, 1 out. That's in there. 0-2 now.
To pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one is absolutely belted down the line, and it's foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Here's a 2-2. In the air to left center, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, James Wood.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And now up for Washington, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Nationals Park. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope that better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the day broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but just...
That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Outside with a breaking ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nope. Ball 1.
Out towards right center field. Hassell under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Fly to left his first time up. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Aye.
The 0-1. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Young settles underneath it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, CJ Abrams.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Rudder takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 14th of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Down to third baseman, Brady House. Grounded out his first time up.
Aye.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in there. That is strike two.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Jacob Young.
Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Deal one. That's a laser base hit. And now the first baseman, Nasim Nunez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Foul ball there. Two on, one out, and a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Young on third. Nunez over at first with one away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Tap back to the mound. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. First and second, one out. Sergio Alcantara digging in for the Nationals. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That's out to center field. Friedl settles under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, Daylin Lile.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
All loaded up. James Wood will hit next.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mitchell Parker.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ground ball up the middle. Abrams tosses to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
On the ground to the left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Nationals 7 and the Reds 1.
Time I run it, double triple whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cold walk up in the spot, they got my records. I might take your chick if
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Connor Phillips.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Nats really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a 1-1. There's a strike.
2.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
for
it.
The Nationals, third baseman Brady House.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Up next for the Nationals.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Stepping in, Jacob Young.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in, he's in there.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, one out. Phillips. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Ground ball right side to Elly at second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 7 and the Reds 1. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius, jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason, be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. Don't miss, I switch on today. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and it's still going.
At the plate, Christopher Morel.
First baseman, Christopher Morel.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Inside, almost got him. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Center fielder, TJ Friedl.
In the air, left field. Dives and he can't hang on.
Now pitching for the
Cole
Nationals.
Henry is forced to the mound after the
99.
injury.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
One down. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Left field. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Eugenio Suarez digs in now, 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 42nd home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 7-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino now at the plate. Trevino hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Inside, ball 1.
Quick move to first. Steer back in on a dive. Steer off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Henry won't go any further. And he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Drew Smith.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
One now.
No, inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
That's out.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air to left center. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-6 ball game. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Burke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Robert Hassell III getting ready to hit.
Robert Hassell III.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, number 80.
Ball down.
Ground ball left side. To first, play is made, 2 out.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Designated hitter, Daylin Lile.
So the Nets lineup turns over. Daylin Lile, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Well struck right field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. His 11th of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
He's just
inside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 8-6. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Just missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one misses, and it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Nathaniel Lowe.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball 1.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third, and now they trail by 1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from second. Not in time, it's a double.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Drew Smith out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, PJ Poulin.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Man at second. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Base hit right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. They take the lead. It's 9-8.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No outs. Runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. To the left side, but it is well foul. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now it gets away from Ruiz. The throw into second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Way high.
That's ball 3.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's smashed towards center. And that'll do it. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 9 and the Nationals 8. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the shortstop, CJ Abrams. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
For the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Reds holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one. Ruiz leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hammered on the line. Base hit. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
On the ground to short. The turn by McLain at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nasim Nunez digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 9 and the Nationals 8. Back in Washington, D.C. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Up next is Cincinnati catcher Jose Trevino.
In there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. P.J. Poulin will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Clayton Beeter.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Will Benson trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Beeter, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Too high. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Reds down in order. They lead it 9-8. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Robert Hassell III digging in for the Nationals. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Fastball for a strike. The Reds trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third, Stewart. Throws to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Daylin Lile.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Daylin Lile. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Over to low. Nats go down 1-2-3. It's the Reds 9 and the Nationals 8. Back here in Nationals Park. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Beater is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera. This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. And a foul ball. 1-2. And that's outside. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the tying run is on base.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
So up next, TJ Friedl.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Fastball almost got him there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Bunt attempt. Popped up. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Third baseman, Sal Stewart.
First and second, 2 outs. Sal Stewart will hit next. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
First pitch swinging. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Runner from third in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And that one sliced foul. The Reds trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. And the inning is over. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Reds out front, 11-8. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
This one in the air. And a quick out, number one.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop CJ Abrams.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The Reds trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And the 0-2. Grounds one to short. Over to low. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert.
2 down,
Ruiz.
bases empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 11-9. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
He swings and fouls one off. Now a step off the rubber to reset. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.
11-9 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
sé qué, desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no, a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene una. Vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta, que vienes al diablo y yo en bobo. Vaya parcerita, pa' y si yo costeño colero.